Hey everyone, I'm going to try to do a cook with me video. I don't know how to set up this camera so that I can get everything in, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm making a quick, you could use it as a hot dish. I prefer to use it as like a salad. I'm going to make tortellini, not from scratch, kind of to buy. So I got these from Aldi, and they are not the kind that are in the refrigerator section. They're the regular kind. Um, I don't know why. I just grabbed them and last week. So what I'm doing is, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a saucepan here with some water in it, and I threw in a little bit of chicken flavored bouillon. So this is just a little cheat tip that I'm going to give you. Anytime you're making any kind of like pasta salad or something, or even vegetables, if you want extra flavor, especially with pasta because it just soaks it up, add a little bit of broth. It doesn't have to be bouillon, it could be regular broth, but this is what I had handy and I wasn't running around the house opening up jars of broth. So I use this. This is quickie, it's hot. Give me a break. Some of the frozen broccoli that I got today, I'm going to add this to the broth. One thing I noticed is the tortellini does not take long. So when the broccoli is almost done, I'm going to throw in the tortellini. And then I am going to use my marinated mushrooms as a dressing and something else to add to the pasta salad. Now, don't be alarmed. You're probably thinking, what is that stuff? This is olive oil. The one best way to know if you have real good olive oil is if it gets solid in the refrigerator. Then you know you have the real good olive oil. So I'm just going to kind of just shake it up and leave it at room temperature. And yeah, it's already coming apart. So this is a little tip that I thought I'd share with you guys. So while I'm waiting for that to boil, I'm going to get out a big bowl so I can toss it all in. And I went outside to water the garden. I did it this morning, but my zucchini and some of my pepper plants were kind of wilted. So they needed another drink, and I'll probably do it again tonight. Don't judge. Heat index is over 100, so it's going to be worse tomorrow as well. Tomorrow night, I think it's going to break. So hold on one second. I'm just going to stir this up. Yeah, I want the broccoli a little bit cooked, and then I'll throw it back in. I do have to cut up the broccoli, so I think when it's done, when the tortellini's cooking, I'm going to cut up the broccoli and put it in a bowl, which I'm going to get right now. Hang on. Okay. This is one of my mom's stainless steel bowls that she had since the time she got married. She had another small one, and I don't know where it is. I think my brother had it last. And to be honest with you, he used to put the small one on his head when we were growing up, and he used to play Army. And he used to put this on his head as a helmet, the smaller one. Oh, gosh. Yeah, he used to play war with me, and I had to be the prisoner of war, and I was under the kitchen table, and he'd surround me with all the kitchen chairs and tell me that he was the sergeant, and I had to be the prisoner of war. Okay, so we played Army. I had two older brothers. Like, what are you going to do, you know? It is what it is. But every time I use this bowl, I remember my mom used to use this to make cake mixes, and we all used to lick the beater. And French toast, she, you know, mix the egg and make the French toast in here. I just remember all good things came out of this bowl. So they don't make them like that anymore. So I just want this to get a little more, the broccoli just to get a little more soft. So yeah, I went outside today and like I said, watered the plants twice, and that's about it. I haven't done anything around the house. I made my bed, but the house is straightened out. There's nothing to do. I did extra yesterday, so I wouldn't have to do it today because I knew today was going to be a bad day. And yeah, that's just about all that's going on, other than it's like a desert out there. It's like a ghost town. There is not one person outside. Not one. I didn't hear or see the mailman yet today, but I do have Gatorade and water. I told him ring the bell if I don't catch him at any time, but I think what I'm going to do from now on is freeze the bottles, and then I know he comes between 1 and 5, so around 1 o'clock, just put them out there for him, so he always has something fresh to drink. And I'm just going to check this a little bit more. I don't want it mushy, like fully cooked, but I don't want it, yeah, that's a little too, not cooked enough for me. Just a little bit. I want it just a little bit more cooked, that's all. So yeah, the marinated mushrooms are going to be like the dressing and, you know, something else that goes with it. It's going to be good. And the broccoli is a veg. Actually, the cheese wrap, tortellini. So you got all your food groups in there. You got your healthy fat, you got your mushrooms, your broccoli, your carb, and your dairy and protein is the cheese. The only thing is these aren't really good for the waistline, so I don't usually use bouillon, but like I said, it's hot. It's just like, you know what, I'm just going to use it today. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Comes in handy. It's a great flavor enhancer. Once in a while, it's okay. Okay, so this is boiling. Be right back. It's never a complete cooking YouTube video on my channel unless I have to go get something that I forgot to get. So, and I apologize for the way the camera is, so I'll just keep talking. I want you guys to see as well. So, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to be cutting this up, and then I'm going to put it back in with the tortellini. I'm going to keep this water boiling. And I'm going to dump this in that water. And I'm going to try cutting this up and talk to you guys at the same time. Yeah, I think this will be good. I was in the fridge trying to think of what else I could put in there, you know, but I haven't had broccoli in a while. This isn't even for tonight. I mean, I might have a little bit of it, but tonight is salad wraps with some home canned chicken, to be honest with you. So that's what we're having tonight. And the rest of the chicken that is in the quart jar, I'll make some chicken salad. I want to make like an Asian flavor. So if anybody has a good recipe for like an Asian chicken salad dressing, if you can let me know, I'd really appreciate that. I like recipes that are tried and true, so if somebody uses it and you folks think it's okay, then I know it's okay. Yeah, so the tortellini is cooking, and I'm going to add, where is it? A little bit of garlic powder to the broccoli, just to flavor it a little bit. This is going to be so good. The broccoli is actually cooked enough that I don't have to put it back in. It's perfect for a salad. Perfect. Okay, so as soon as this is done, which will be in about 3 minutes, not even, I'm going to take it out and put it in the bowl with the broccoli, and I'm going to let it cool down a little bit. And when it cools down, I'll be adding this to it. So I might have to pause the video and then come back. But yeah, the olive oil is breaking up. But I never knew what that was before, and I learned that recently. So I'm like, okay, at least I know it's the good olive oil. That's important. No, these are almost done, believe it or not. They do cook very quickly. Very quickly. Hang on, I'm going to get a glass of water. Okay, so Mimi's trying to drink more water. I'll tell you, I never appreciated water as much as I did yesterday and today. I think one more minute and these will be done. And then I'm going to put them in a bowl with the broccoli. And maybe I don't have to pause the video. I think I'll be able to do this all at one shot. That'll be good. When they float up, they're usually done. Same thing with ravioli. When they float, they're done. That's what I was told anyway. So you want it to hold up a little bit too. You don't want it to be like mush. So I'm gonna just strain this out in the bowl. I want to start eating light with less meat. Lentils are definitely on the menu soon. Just don't know when. I want to have like lentils one time a week. Something with black beans another time a week. And like, you know, like another day or night, and just try to go meatless a little bit. I think it's better for your digestion. I mean, I know you need it. Okay, so now I'm going to add the broccoli. I wasn't going to cook today, but you guys know Mimi. I just can't stay out of the kitchen. I literally just can't. No matter how hard I try. I'm going to let this cool. But this is what it looks like. It looks pretty already, right? So let's see what I can do with my marinated mushrooms. Yay, I opened the jar. Okay. Yes, spoon. I really need a tripod. I know Mrs. Peach over there, Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. She's not going to like this video because I didn't put it horizontally. I'm sorry, but it's the only way I could get it in. I'm going to add some of the mushrooms. I try to please everybody. It's very difficult. There's thousands out there.